My alopecia, it was really bad about 2 years ago. I had lost so much hair on the crown of my head. Even before that, in 2018, I had about a patch by my ear, which is another frequent place that alopecia tends to happen in some individuals. I did want to say that since that video, my hair has gotten better. It's grown back. I mean, I have I just totally messed up my hair. I have no bald spots. I did recently cut my hair, but it has been growing. So that is the good news. So for some of you that are suffering from alopecia, there is hope. And I wanted to share with you guys some of the products and some of the things I've been using to kind of stimulate the hair follicles to grow. Mind you, this is not for everyone. Alopecia is a condition that happens to many people, but for different reasons. Mine was stemmed from stress, as I have discovered over the years now. It really is due to stress. Some people have either a vitamin deficiency, it could be hormonal, and it could be due to stress. So many different factors contribute to alopecia, as I have found. So there's not one size fits all solution, but it is something that you have to figure out for yourself. So in this video, I'm going to be discussing the type that I had, which is induced by stress. Have 2 years without a relapse on my alopecia. So first and foremost, discover why you have alopecia. Go to your doctor, ask them questions, see a specialist. I ended up seeing a dermatologist, which ended up giving me a cream, a steroid cream to apply. It was a little difficult for me to use the cream because it was thick and you just had to apply it on the bald spot. And I didn't really like it. It dried up. It was not for me, so I didn't like that. They also have injections that you can put on the area. I didn't go that route, but it is some of my friends who have alopecia have discussed that with me, that they went that route and got injections to that area to help stimulate the hair follicle growth, and it did help them. So if that is something that you're willing to do, then that is an option as well. I'm going to talk about a little bit more of the healthier route to growing out your hair. It may not work for everybody, but it worked for me, so I thought I would share. First and foremost, if your alopecia is due to stress, then I would say reduce the amount of stress in your life. None of these products or these tips are going to work if you do not reduce the stress in your life. I didn't even know I was stressed out. That's what the doctor ended up telling me, that if you don't find that you're stressed, it's because you've made stress a normal part of your life. And I really did. Stress was just second nature to me. And stress is so detrimental for your body. I can't stress that enough. It will slowly kill you. Eliminate the causes of stress, whether it be people, situations, jobs. Try to find a way around it. I have realized that there is nothing in this life worth stressing for. No job, no person, anything. Now, the second thing I would suggest is integrating meditation into your life. Meditation is just taking even 5 minutes out of your day to just unplug and sit in silence, or listen to a guided meditation. I tend to do that, and I started off doing it once a week. Even that was hard for me at the beginning because my mind just keeps running and I just can't seem to shut it off. And that's okay. It's okay to think so much as long as you are coming back. As soon as you catch yourself drifting, come back to your breath. Come back to your breath. And that's what I found to be the most helpful in this journey, that now I don't go a day without a 30-minute meditation. It has become my daily ritual. So anytime I'm feeling uncomfortable, sad, stressed, I want to cry, anything like that, I just take 10 minutes alone and breathe, listen to a guided meditation. I will link some of the guided meditation videos that I have discovered in this journey, and you guys could try them out as well. The third thing that I would suggest is using these products. So some of these hair growth products I have learned along the way and that I'm currently using on my day-to-day routine. I did cut my hair, as you can see, so I'm trying to grow it out now because the pixie cut is just not for me, you know, but it's okay. I tried it out, but you will notice that it will take some time. So be patient with yourself. The area that didn't have any hair felt like the bald spot, should I say, was so smooth. I didn't feel any hair follicle there. I thought I was never gonna grow it back. It was impossible. And it wasn't until I wanna say a few weeks, if not at least a month, that I didn't notice a follicle. And then you kind of start feeling like little spikies, like the hair growing pretty much. And that's when I got super excited because I knew that my hair was growing back. So in that phase is when I started incorporating these products and doing these things to continue stimulating the hair follicles to grow out. So this is what I have been using, and I will link everything down below. So first and foremost, I ended up getting this hair growth Replenisher from Salon. So the place that I ended up going to cut my hair ended up suggesting I use this growth serum. It is completely gone. I have finished it. It lasted me about a month. So I would use this every morning. And what I would do is I would kind of go like this with the pump throughout my hair, just kind of applying it in a row, really saturating the hair. And then massaging it in. So I would just massage it in. And another tip is using your fingers to really massage your scalp. I did that for about 3 to 5 minutes, just kind of massaging it in there and leaving it. This is great because you don't have to wash it out. You could just leave it in your hair, and it helped me style my hair in the mornings actually. So I really like this, that I need to get a new one. Next thing I would do is every night I would use peppermint oil. So this is just a peppermint oil I got off of Amazon that I put a few drops at night into my scalp. And I love the feeling of the cooling sensation. Oh, I just can't. And then I went in with this, I don't know what you call these. It's getting to the point where it's breaking mine, but it's a scalp, what are these called? They're like a scalp massager. So I would pretty much massage my scalp once I put the peppermint oil in, and oh my gosh, I just thought these were for relaxation, so I never really used mine as much. But once I know that these actually stimulate hair growth and the follicle, never going back. Next, about 2 times a week, at least 1 time a week, but I try to strive for 2 because that's what it says on the back, I would put this Biotin hair oil into my hair. I wanted to give this a try. I've been using it. My hair is growing, so it works. I use this. It says to leave overnight, or you can use what I do because I just don't sleep well if I have oil in my hair. But what I do is I wake up in the morning that I know I'm going to wash my hair, and I apply this all over my hair, drench pretty much my scalp and my hair with this oil. Mind you, if you have really long hair, I would just stick to the root of your hair. You don't have to put it throughout your hair. Just put it in the root, the scalp. Make sure you saturate it. It's good. Leave that in for the rest of the day, and I normally shower at night, so I would just leave this in my hair and wash it out. So while I was in the shower and I was shampooing my hair, I would shampoo it first dry like that, put water, whatever, and then shampoo it again. And the second time I would shampoo it, I would use this hair shampoo brush. What is it called? Hair scalp shampoo brush. And then just kind of go like this with my shampoo. It really helps your scalp, because if you have product buildup in your scalp, your pores in your scalp, or they're just gonna clog up, and you don't want that when you're trying to grow out your hair. So focus on that. Try not to style as much your hair. Don't use heat. Don't use products that don't dye your hair, things like that when you're trying to grow it out. I did that mistake when I first got alopecia. I ended up dyeing my hair dark and also putting a treatment in, a Brazilian blowout, when I had that small patch, and it wasn't a good idea. I had a very tiny patch up here, and of course it got bigger. I don't think it was due to that, but it didn't help. Let's just put it that way. It did not help. So I would say stay away from the chemicals, the products, the dyes, anything like that. And if you are going to heat style, try to reduce the amount of times you're heat styling. I'm currently not heat styling at all, because I really do want my hair to grow out. So I'm trying to take care of it. So don't heat style. Also, try to reduce the amount of times that you wash your hair. Not the amount of times that you're taking a shower. By all means, take a shower. But try to reduce the amount of times that you're washing your hair. So I have pretty much a day or two designated a week to wash my hair. So those are the days that I use this and do that routine in the shower. Try to slowly build up to not washing your hair so many times a week, because it really does help the health of your hair. You're letting the natural oils get into your scalp and nourish pretty much the growth process, if that makes sense. And I know it is hard because I'm the type of person where my hair gets oily after a day or two. But I've built up to the point where now I don't have to wash my hair for like a week. But it's slow. It's a building up process, and the building process is uncomfortable and annoying, and you will get very oily, but eventually your hair will get used to it and it won't produce as much oils. So yes, that is my tips and tricks for growing out your hair, as well as a 2-year update on my alopecia. Don't get used to me with short hair on this channel because I don't like it for me. It makes me look like a señora.